When people look at AI stocks, people tend to say it's all a bubble based on only one reason. Tech companies are overvalued. But have you ever wondered why investors are willing to pay these premiums? The truth is, valuing a tech company isn't like valuing a traditional business. A huge part of it is forward looking. Analysts pricing the company's future growth potential using metrics like price to sales ratios and discounted cash flow models. On top of that, there's scarcity premium and the power of a narrative. Take SpaceX as an example. They have virtually no competitors in space. Their reusable rockets allow them to deliver payloads at a fraction of the cost compared to others. And with Starship, they're aiming for something even bigger. Affordable, high volume access to space, including the potential space data centers. And that's scarcity because no one can do what they do. Their narrative, making humanity a multiplanetary species. Investors aren't just buying a stock, they are basically buying into a dream. Another critical factor is the economic moat. You've probably heard winner takes all in tech. It isn't just a saying, it's often the reality. Tech markets naturally favor network effects and economies of scale. Once a company becomes the clear leader, it can capture 80% or more of the market. Investors are willing to pay huge premiums for potential monopolists. Look at Google in search engines. So, how do we tell the difference between optimism and pure hype? I would say to look at the TAM, total addressable market. TAM is essentially the ceiling. It tells you how big the opportunity could become and how much of that market the company could capture. For example, think about Bitcoin. Have you ever wondered why people say that Bitcoin can go up to $1 million? Well, that's because VCs understand Bitcoin being the digital gold. That means it's going to try and capture gold's TAM. Today, gold's market cap is roughly 20 to 30 trillion. With a total of 21 million coins, if it does fully capture gold's market cap, you do the math, you get roughly 1 million or 1.4 million per coin. But Bitcoin isn't just store of value. It also has monetary roles. So you need to also consider how much it could capture from global money. And that means the upside case grows even larger. Now apply this to AI. AI is so disruptive that it isn't chasing a single market or a few markets like Bitcoin. It's enabling automation of cognitive labor across multiple trillion-dollar industries at once. It is after the automobile industry where autonomous driving will transform transportation forever. It is after healthcare with personalized medicine, better diagnostics, and accelerating medical research. It is after education, finance, and many more. And the largest TAM of all, the labor market itself, which is about 50 trillion globally. And you might think AI replacing human work is decades away, and I can say with confidence that you are underestimating this progress. Back in 2023, the models I worked on are basically stupid or rudimentary. Tasks like data sorting often would require fine-tuning, careful prompting, and still you get a lot of hallucinations on top of limited context windows. Fast forward just 3 years, today's models are dramatically more capable. Last week, Anthropic released Claude Fable 5, which is incredible at advanced software engineering, analytics, and more complex agentic tasks. Many of you guys might not realize this, but the acceleration it's compounding. It's actually unimaginable because AI can help train and improve other AI models or other AI systems. And I believe, I agree with what Elon have said. The singularity is near. AI can, surpass human intelligence in many fields. Also, you have to look at it this way too. If you are to raise a human, it takes about 20 to 25 years, going to school, going to college, getting your bachelor's, and then 26 or 28 years if you're getting master's or a PhD. So it takes a long time for a person to reach professional capability. Right now, it's only been 3 years for AI to take those entry-level jobs. This applies for physical AI and robotics as well. Once a robot learns a new skill, it can just share it with other robots, and they can learn it within minutes or seconds. Unlike humans, it takes us at least 3 years to learn how to walk. In conclusion, there is enormous potential in AI, unlike anything we have seen before. And this explains the high valuation. But remember, the risks are real too. Any asset can go to zero. But that's the beauty of investing: high risk, high reward. And I know this is very easy to say, but very hard to do. Pick the winners.